Do you think the Apple Store is just a shop? Bright lights, endless lines, shiny iPhones, smiling employees. Forget it. At midnight, the Apple Store changes. The glass walls breathe, the floor hums like a pulse. It becomes a trap. And the iPhone 17, it's not a gadget. It's a ticket to another world, one that doesn't let you come back. By day, the Apple Store shines like a cathedral of glass and light. White walls stretch endlessly, music drifts in the air, and faceless crowds move like a single swarm. It feels perfect, slender, safe. But when midnight comes, the perfection rots. The Apple Store begins to breathe. The air grows heavy, the silence hums, and the glass trembles as if alive. Screens glow without touch. iPhones display symbols that no language has ever known. Chargers slither across the floor like pale veins, searching for something warm to feed on. And the display cases? They are not glass. They blink. They are eyes, swollen, unblinking, ancient. And they are all staring at you. Never take an iPhone 17 if it's offered to you for free. It's not a promotion. It's an invitation. One man accepted. The moment he touched the device, the screen lit up. His face appeared, but not the face he knew. It was older, rotten, dead, and it smiled at him. By morning, they found his body on the cold Apple Store floor. The iPhone was still beside him, locked, but on the glowing screen, his dead eyes were still staring out, unblinking, waiting. Apple consultants always smile. Their teeth are white, their lips stretch too wide, as if their faces were carved that way. But if the consultant doesn't blink, leave immediately. One night, a curious visitor asked softly, "When will the iPhone 18 come out?" The consultant leaned closer, his grin frozen, his eyes dry and glassy. He whispered in a voice that wasn't human, "It's already here. For you." That was the last time anyone saw the man. The cameras in the Apple Store caught only static and the reflection of a new phone waiting on the counter. After midnight, never put on AirPods. The music you hear will not be yours. At first, it whispers in your voice, broken, distorted, begging. Then it laughs. And then it sings. One customer slipped them in, grinning. He began to laugh, then to sing along. But the song twisted, turning into screams that weren't his. He collapsed on the Apple Store floor, body shaking, mouth wide open in silent terror. The AirPods rolled beside him, still glowing faintly. And even now, if you put them in at night, you can hear it. His endless scream trapped inside, waiting for another listener. Do you really think iCloud only stores your photos? No, it stores you. One late-night Apple employee accidentally opened the wrong account. At first, it looked normal. Pictures, files, fragments of lives. But then he saw a hidden folder. It was called Living. Inside were videos, grainy, shaky recordings. People walking into the Apple Store. And none of them ever walked out. Their faces pressed against the glass from the inside, eyes wide, mouths moving silently, as if begging. And when he closed the folder, his own reflection was already there, waiting to be added. Some Apple stores have a service elevator. During the day, it looks normal, silent, unused, hidden in the corner behind white walls. But after midnight, it always moves on its own. The doors slide open with a hiss, and the panel lights up. It doesn't go up, it only goes down. The display shows the levels: -1, -2, -3. But the Apple Store has no basements. No one knows where it leads. A few have stepped inside, curious, brave, or foolish. The doors closed behind them. The elevator began to hum, sinking into nothingness. And when it opened again, no one was there. No footsteps, no sound. Only the faint echo of breathing, rising from below. If you ever see that elevator after midnight, don't enter. Because once you do, no one will be waiting for you at the bottom. Never touch a phone that turns on by itself. One night, a man picked up an iPhone 17. The screen lit up without a touch. It wasn't just glowing. It was watching. The front camera activated, and on it appeared his face. But not the face he knew. It was older, wrinkled, hollow. 20 years older, staring back at him with cold, unblinking eyes. He tried to laugh it off, chuckily. He put the phone down. But the next day, they found him. Exactly the same. His body aged 20 years overnight. The iPhone sat beside him, screen still glowing, as if smiling. Every Apple store has a master. You don't see him, but he is always near. Sometimes a business card appears on the floor. It's simple, just 2 words. Think different. But if you pick it up, your mind is no longer your own. Whispers echo inside your skull. Thoughts that aren't yours crawl into your brain, twisting, bending, rewriting reality. The store watches you. The screens flicker in approval. And somewhere, deep in the shadows, the master smiles. The Apple Store goes quiet. The lights dim. Every screen is watching. You try to leave, but the doors won't open. Somewhere, a whisper says, "Stay forever." If you survived this story, close the laptop, put down the phone, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and leave a comment. Because in the Apple Store, someone is always listening.